Hey everyone, so man, it's been one of those days again, and this the last day of my period. Like my period's like real slow leaking, and it's the last day. Like it's so light that I don't even have to wear anything really. So, anyways, but I've been tired. I've been tired as hell, and I slept good. So, just been one of those days. But since the LionGate thing is supposed to happen tomorrow, me personally, I'm really hoping for some miracles. Boy, because leading up to this LionGate, it's been so much happening in my world that my main struggle has been limitations, feeling restricted, and the feeling of really wanting to be free. And like, and sometimes when I talk to people about it, the type of freedom that I'm talking about, like, the government will have to change, all of society will have to change the type of freedom that I'm talking about. Um, a lot of times when we look at freedom, we look at it like only a few of us might get it. But nah, like I want to be a good person and still have everything I need, and I don't want to have to worry about bills and stuff like that. I don't want to have to worry about money in order to like survive and live a good life. But the way that the system is set up, the only way that you really gonna get freedom is becoming good at working within this system or beating it in some type of way. And a lot of times, to beat this system, you will have to become corrupt. Let me tell you, I have a stallion in my second house. I got 4 planets in my second house in Capricorn. And like sometimes I just be sitting here and just be thinking of ways to find financial stability, but I want to maintain integrity. I don't want to go to jail, and I want to live because I have responsibilities. Those three things right there limits the hell out of me. Ain't that crazy? Those three things, not wanting to go to jail, not wanting to die, and still have a lot of integrity, and still be able to remain or hold on to being truthful, like it limits the options. And it leave options that seem like torturous. It seem like torture to even get there. You get what I'm saying? Like, and I know that there's ways or whatever, but nah. So, anyways, that's what I've been like. really was sitting today up here thinking about financial freedom. And then it was like, man, it's like I don't care about money and I don't care about materialism. You know, I just care about security. I want to be secure. Not just secure, but I want to be free. So now I'm just kind of like, I'm just going to keep on going. It is what it is, whatever. But it been a lot of things lately that been making me feel like restricted in ways that I'm like, I really don't want to be restricted like this. So, another thing that happened is that auntie, she died. COVID. She was vaccinated. Hmm. So, and one thing that happened is that whatever beef I had with her, I let it go. I let it die with her. Um, but nah, it changed the way that I looked, like, it changed the way I look at family. Um, like, I've been feeling like when it comes to my family, they don't support. Like, they don't support me. Like, when my aunt went to the hospital, people called me and was like, oh, you should forgive. You should do da da da. And now that she passed away, my mom, she calling me crying, was like, we need you. And I'm like, nah. There was a time that when it was stuff like this happening, like LionGate, Mercury retrograde, and stuff like that, like I would keep my family updated. Because for the most part, they pretty open minded. But it's not like that no more. It's like they change, and I feel disconnected from it. So there's a lot that happened to me last year. And I mean, I cried and I asked my family for support that one time. That one time. And I didn't get no support. None, man. So after that, it just changed the way that I looked at the whole thing. I was like, you know what? I can't even trust y'all. I can't trust y'all. It don't feel like family to me. Now, I remember when all that stuff was happening, and my cousin said to me, like, your version of family don't exist. And with family, I'm just saying, like, when you have family, you're supposed to, like, support each other. You damn sure not supposed to, like, talk behind each other back, spread rumors, violate each other, threaten each other. It ain't supposed to be like that. But whatever had happened, it made me take like a really good look at family. And there was a time that I felt like extremely dedicated to them. I don't feel like that no more. So when they told me that this aunt died, I just kind of been like, I, my mom, she was crying and stuff, and I'm just kind of like, I'm trying to figure out why. You know, she's a Leo, she's dramatic and stuff, and I guess I kind of understand people perspective. A lot of people, just because I was raised in that same programming, that Christian programming, you know, people who are in that Christian faith, they feel like the right thing to do is to just ignore everything, sweep it under the rug, don't question it, just forgive. Like that's the norm, especially here in the South. And I'm telling you, like, when you look under these rugs here in the South, if you look into those closets of families in the South, I'm telling you, it's some ugly shit in there. I mean, when I talked to my homegirl and it was like they had somebody in their family molesting generation of women, of girls, and nobody do anything, it like blew my mind. And you know, I have a family of fighters. Like they always ready to fight somebody. But they don't stand on anything when it comes to protecting the women in our family, or if the person is an elder, they get like these special privileges of you just give them what they want because they old and all it is, so they can't really do no wrong. But nah. So it created like a toxic environment. Like we have elders in our family that is violating, doing crazy things to the younger generation in our family, and it's creating like this energy of resentment that you feel like you can't really do nothing about. And then they want you to act like everything is cool. Nah, I refuse. I just don't want to. And I'm not gonna start acting like everything cool because she passed away. Like, I don't have no hard feelings or nothing, but the way I look at death, like, that's the end of our contract. We probably have to pick that back up in the next life, but I don't know if I'm coming back here. So maybe not. Like, whatever. No. Mm-mm. Nope. So, but I thought, like, damn, she just passed away. Just passed away. Like, today, early morning or something. And, oh boy, it's releasing an energy. There was an energy that this particular aunt was sitting on, and I could feel it moving around. Oh man, I could feel it too. And it's gonna move through the whole family. And I'm just waiting it. I'm just waiting. I'm just, 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 like this is just the beginning. But I did decide I'm gonna be quiet until this energy circle back around. Cause I'm just curious of what would happen. So, okay, so besides that, let's get into this reading. Oh, well, I guess besides that, everything else that's been strange, the energy been, I think it's been on an individual basis. Like, how everybody else been feeling. Is everybody else feeling lucky? They're saying that this LionGate supposed to be lucky as hell, and I'm hoping so. Is we supposed to collect good karma? I'm hoping so. So, let's see. Now I decided that I'm gonna use this app. I had this app for years. Oh, I've been so tired. Oh my goodness. And the spread that I'm using in the app is the story spread. And I got some cards over here that I'm gonna pull. So I asked like changes the LionGate is going to bring to humanity. Look at my voice. Honestly, after this, I might just have to like sit down and relax for a few days. Alright, so I'm asking questions for like humanity, but so maybe it could be just picking up on me or whatever, but maybe this is a universal thing that is going on with how people is feeling. So when it comes to spirituality, the LionGate is going to help to clear out past hurts and traumas, bring an end to it. To the people that really need to be healed for this transition, there are some people who are here on a particular mission, and throughout your life you had to go through a lot of pain and trauma that created walls inside of you. And but at this particular point, there's things that's going to happen that is going to kind of like heal you instantly, is what I'm hearing. Like, people gonna really start to change. There's gonna be like a major change, and especially spiritual beings, because everybody, especially healers and spiritual beings, are wounded at this point. But you had to be wounded in order to learn the lessons that you learn. But what this LionGate is going to bring is clarity of why you had to go through so much, why you had to hurt so much. And it also is going to bring, with this Empress, it's going to bring like it's almost like a feminine energy that's going to kind of like wrap around everybody and generate like some form of healing, like the type of healing that you would get from a mother that's nurturing you or something. Mm. So, in the body and wellness, I feel like people might be feeling like me. It might be some of y'all who feeling like y'all might be feeling kind of sick. I know that I've been like a little stuffy lately and extremely tired. Um, yeah, your body is going through a change. Um, and it would be wise if you listen to your body right now and just go with the flow of your body. If you're tired, then you need to rest. If you have too much energy, then you need to find a way to burn that. There might be a lot of anxiety, lack of sleep, being able to sleep due to like overthinking because um it's like you're gonna be flooded with memories because it's gonna force you to look at them and handle them. So you might be feeling like nostalgic a little bit. You might be thinking about things from like your childhood. Um, like it's already starting. Like from my situation, my aunt dying, um, I'm supposed to be compassionate no matter what because coming to the understanding of why did I even go through that. But see, there are people who been through things and you are supposed to be the one who create change. It's going to be an individual thing though. Like you're going to be the example of change and then people will follow. But yeah, spirit is kind of like telling me right now like you do need to be a little bit more compassionate when it comes to that situation. So I'm gonna try. Um, you might be feeling judged right now. Um, a lot of people may be feeling like me, like feeling the restrictions of the world. Maybe that is something that is a collective thing because we have to feel the restrictions in order to be able to change them. So, and I'm feeling like judging by this spread is kind of like a universal thing. A lot of people are feeling oppressed in a way. It'd be a good time to drink a lot of water. Um, if you connected to your spirit, you might be seeing yourself do that naturally. I know that with me, I drink a lot of water just naturally. I don't even think about it. But um, even my husband, his water intake has increased lately. It's like you get thirsty more often right now. So take care of your body. Try to eat well right now. There's something integrating. Um, yeah, it remind me of that human design article that I had read, and it was talking about there's a new, it's something new opening up in us, like some type of new awareness or a new ability or something. Like our bodies are upgrading. Yeah, our bodies are upgrading. And it's a spiritual thing. I'm also hearing it's like it's really nothing that they could do to stop it, but to make you believe that it's not possible. So be careful with what information you feeding on. Be careful with watching the news. Be careful with even the programming when it comes to certain TV shows that you're watching. Don't let it overly influence you. Pay attention to how it make you feel, what type of energy it puts you in, what type of memories or fantasies that it trigger inside of you. Pay attention to all those things because it's going to be important. It's going to be important. Um, People who listen to the news and they believe everything the news tell them, they're going to be in a weaker position because watching the news, they easily manipulate your emotions. So, but no matter what, they can't stop the change. But it's like they playing like little games on people in order to stop them from believing in the change. If they could stop you from believing in it, then it's like it would hinder you in that way. Um, I'm actually hearing it's not necessarily they don't want you to believe in it because it's going to take place no matter what, but they want to catch it early and be able to control it. They want to be able to set up the right boundaries around it. They want to be able to manipulate it and control it. So in the career and money segment, everything coming up in reverse. Um, a repeated word I'm seeing is egotistical and selfish, controlling, giving up your power. Um, oof, child, things is gonna get pretty. It's gonna get pretty bad when it comes to the money and the finance department. Um, on the outside looking in, it's gonna look like a scary thing, but it's actually meant to tear down a certain type of structure so they could issue in something new. Things will change drastically when it comes to like the government, and the way that money is handled. Things will change drastically. I'm actually hearing like a lot of people that are in position of power, they're gonna lose that position. So when you see people who are going to be mad, it might be people like the damn Rockefellers or something. Like they upset because in some type of way they losing money. Um, like some major names and corporations, they the ones that gonna be upset. Like I have the Emperor reverse, the Queen of Wands, and the King of Wands reverse. So it's gonna be a lot of people like thrown off of their throne. This is something that's gonna kind of affect everybody, and it's gonna be kind of like known that what they want control of. I'm almost feeling like money might be obsolete at some point. I'm gonna get some more cards on that. Okay, what's going on with the money situation? I really feel like things gonna seem to get better for a lot of people. Like people may be pushed to like share their wealth, but it is gonna be resistance with this fighting card. So we're gonna be experiencing participation and sharing. And at the bottom of the day, integration. There might be like a positive change coming. Like, old ways of doing things, it might not be like the same. Um, it's like I'm kind of seeing like communities kind of working together to help take care of each other. It depends on what community that you in. Okay, more in a money situation. Nah, see, there's something going on with everybody. One thing I have been noticing is like with a lot of spiritual people is that we've been getting some similar messages. Like, um, that's why there's an energy going around like, oh, I did it first, oh, I said it first, and da da da. That energy is going around, but it's not that anybody said it first. It's just that people are intuitively downloading similar messages. Like, I could come across somebody who I know, like, there's a likelihood they don't even know who I am. Um, but they are giving similar messages. They're getting similar downloads. Like, that's is very common right now. So let's try not to get like so caught up in our egos and everything. Um, it's just that people are picking up on like this universal message. What made me realize it is Crystal Healing. She been posting some videos, and I think these videos are pretty old. I think they're older than my YouTube channel, maybe even older than my blog. But I never seen these videos before, and I was realizing watching it, I like a lot of things that are being shown in this video is stuff that when I did readings and stuff like that, channeling, I picked up on a lot of this information. There's gonna be a feeling of people really being like tired of how things was before. It's just gonna be a change in people mentality, a change in what people want in life. Um, so I do see like some positive changes here. Alright. See, creativity and enjoyment started out with the Six of Pentacles. Like, there might be a change in the wealth gap. Like, some type of law or something is going to be passed where people, billionaires, is going to have to pay more taxes than the poor or something. Or, um, let's see here. Let's get some more cards on that. Trust and change. Yeah, man, it is some good changes coming. And it's going to be like a need for people to share, but this might be triggered by hard times. The Fool. See? A new way of life, a new way of seeing things, some major changes in the consciousness. I do feel like people consciousness is upgrading, evolving. And some people gonna want to go to war for it. But it's gonna be done differently. Like, golly, finally. People starting to realize things that didn't work in the past. So people actually gonna start finding solutions that actually do work. Like for on a individual basis, I have been coming to an awareness of what I truly want. It's something that I feel like so sure about now. Something that I've been going like back and forth with over like the past few years, but now it's like I'm coming to a space of like I know what type of life I want. Um, and it's like as soon as I get the opportunity to start to work and create that life, I will do it. And I'm not going to be held back by other people's expectations, other people's feelings, um, other people's desires and stuff. Like, I came into a space, an energy like, look, I know what I want, and I'm going to get that. I'm going to get that. I'm going to manifest that. And forget everything else. So, and I feel like that's a feeling like a lot of people getting right now. It's almost like collectively humanity had got to a space where they're just so tired at this point. They so tired of struggling and working more than they actually living. They tired of how things has been going, and I feel like there might be actual solutions that actually help people. Because for a long time, every solution that they have presented to us was just to distract us, just to keep us complacent as slaves. And now it's like we starting to become aware of it. So it's going to force them to be more fair with us, hopefully. There is this energy of people being like more compassionate towards each other, more caring, more open. Um, Hold on, I gotta turn on this fan, y'all. Make it cooler in here. Oh boy, I'm feeling it. My body, boy, I'm feeling it. But it's like people's hearts are starting to crack open. It's like people is not gonna have no choice but to go after the things that they truly want. Um, I feel like it's something about this portal opening is going to, people just not going to be able to stay guarded anymore. There's going to be more love and compassion and being open with each other and being more fair with each other. Letting go of the ego. The ego is going to have less control. Hmm. Also, people gonna be more sure of what they actually want, like what they truly want, like being honest with themselves. Especially if you already on had your Saturn return. I feel like there's going to be a generation of people being affected more so than other people. All right, so that I do feel like there's going to be a new wave. There's going to be a new wave of thinking. It might even be like a new type of name that they have for it, a new group of people or something like that. It's going to be like a new wave, all right? Like maybe like a way of life or something like that. But it might be on an individual basis. Um, I don't really like waves or whatever like this, but it seemed like this might be something that's good. Let's get more on that. It's just it's a fed up energy. Like it's a, but I got patience, so it's gonna take some time. Oh boy, I'm feeling like so tired, drained as hell. I just kind of want to lay down or whatever. But And then on his patience card is a woman, a pregnant woman. See, this is going to be different. Like, it's going to be different because the way that people handle things, they're going to start handling it in a different way. Not with like protesting, ish that we have shown time and time again that it doesn't work. And it's something that I feel like it's going to be like on an individual basis. Because it's like people waking up to a new awareness. It's going to be too hard for them to silence all the people who are waking up to this new awareness. It's just going to be way too hard. And it's nothing that they could do. Even with giving you certain things, it's not going to stop it. But it can hinder it in a way that make you more easily to program, make you more complacent, put you in a state of fear and panic. But see, you could do that to some individuals, but the way that people will start to react to fear and panic is going to be different. So, and they already know this, and they trying to get ahead of the game, but it's kind of, it's been a bit of a struggle. The only other time I felt a shift similar to this one is 2012. I remember feeling the shift of 2012. And this feels kind of similar to me, but it's like on a whole nother level, man. It's on a whole nother level. Also, I've been getting like this awareness of how I even got here, because I feel like at some point I was real adamant of not even coming back here. But something like convinced me to come back during this time. Cause I was really on some, man, I ain't effing with that place right there, man. Then I could see somebody telling me like, you gonna wanna see this. You gonna wanna see this right here. So being here is kind of like going to like some type of event. It's just that I don't like how things is constructed here. But I do feel like there's a shift coming, a major change, and I wanted to be here to see it. Alright, y'all, that's all I have, man. I'm about to go lay down and chill and meditate.